If you were to visit a salon with a strict rule banning mirrors or anything reflective, would you adhere to it? Or would you leave? Let's dive into Yasha's story to find out. Yasha owns a hair salon in the town of Amuzi, renowned for her incredible speed in braiding hair. She could braid the hair of up to 10 clients in a day, never taking more than an hour on each hairstyle, no matter how intricate it was. Styles that typically took a day or two could be completed by Yasha in just 1 hour. People adored Yasha's swift, beautiful, and neat braids. Her salon was always bustling with customers who loved the convenience of getting their hair done in record time. They praised her skill, but there was one rule at Yasha's salon that everyone had to follow if they wanted her to do their hair: no mirrors allowed. Yasha was strict about this rule. The moment you stepped through her salon door, she would sternly remind you to check your belongings and ensure you had nothing reflective with you. People often wondered why she enforced this rule so rigorously, but no one asked, as long as they could get their hair done quickly, beautifully, and neatly. Dear viewer, have you ever encountered a vendor with a rule as peculiar as Yasha's? One day, a beautiful young woman named Adu visited Yasha's salon for the first time. It seemed she hadn't heard of the no mirror rule. As usual, Yasha's staff checked her bag, but forgot to check her pockets. As soon as Adu sat down for Yasha to begin braiding her hair, she pulled out a small reflective glass to describe the hairstyle she wanted. The moment Yasha saw the mirror, she started screaming, "How dare you? Who told you to bring a glass into my salon when you were informed that reflections are not allowed?" Adu quickly apologized, explaining that she was unaware of the rule. She promptly discarded the glass outside because she really wanted to get her hair done in under an hour. She didn't bother to ask Yasha why such a strange rule existed in a hair salon and simply sat down, had her hair braided quickly, and left happily. Dear viewer, you must be wondering why Yasha had such a rule in her salon. Well, stay tuned as we continue the story. Before I proceed, I'd like to make a small plea to those who haven't yet subscribed to my channel. Please consider being part of my growth by clicking that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. I'm so thrilled to have you here, and I appreciate your support immensely. Now, back to the story. On another lovely day, a young woman named Zuri visited Amuzi and was referred to Yasha's salon to get her hair braided. Upon arrival, Yasha explained the no mirror rule, but Zuri found it odd and refused to comply. She questioned, "Why can't I use a mirror in a hair salon? How can I be sure you're getting the hairstyle right if I can't see what you're doing?" Yasha calmly replied, "You don't need to worry about the hairstyle. I always get it right, but if you can't follow the rule, I won't braid your hair." Standing firm, Yasha refused to do Zuri's hair unless she agreed to the rule, leaving Zuri both confused and curious. Zuri was an adventurous and inquisitive person who always sought answers to things she didn't understand. Her curiosity grew, and she decided to uncover the reason behind Yasha's strange rule. She returned to Yasha's salon, apologized, and promised to follow the rule, determined to learn the truth. As Yasha braided her hair, Zuri observed how fast and skilled Yasha was. Then, she heard a faint whisper as Yasha worked. Realizing something unusual was happening, Zuri asked, "Yasha, what kind of skill do you have? You braid hair so quickly, even styles that should take a day or two." Yasha smiled and simply said, "It's just a talent I have." Zuri's suspicions grew, and she decided to investigate further without breaking Yasha's rule. The next day, Zuri visited an elderly woman in a neighboring town who had a gift for seeing things spiritually. Zuri recounted everything about Yasha's salon to the woman, who then conducted her findings. The elderly woman revealed that Yasha was aided by an evil spirit that made her work faster. The spirit was always present when Yasha braided hair, which is why she could complete styles so quickly. Zuri was shocked by this revelation. The elderly woman also told Zuri that Yasha wasn't happy about the spirit's presence, but felt helpless, as the spirit had been with her since birth. Yasha's mother had taken her to the spirit when she was an infant, striking a deal that when Yasha grew up, she would become a hairdresser. This allowed the spirit to touch many women's hair and empower itself. When Yasha grew older and realized this, she found herself trapped with no way to break free from the curse. Yasha knew that if anyone looked into a mirror while she was braiding their hair, she would die. This was why she enforced the no mirror rule so strictly. Her life depended on it. Zuri decided to help Yasha free herself from the evil spirit. She needed a plan and begged the elderly woman to assist, as she didn't want to use a mirror in Yasha's salon and risk getting her killed. The elderly woman agreed and prepared a special mirror designed to trap the spirit. She gave it to Zuri and instructed her to reflect it around Yasha's salon. When Zuri returned to Yasha's salon, she informed Yasha of her plan. Although nervous, Yasha trusted Zuri and was eager to be free from the spirit's control. As Zuri began reflecting the mirror around the salon, the spirit realized what was happening and grew furious, threatening Yasha's life. The special mirror started to glow, attracting the spirit and pulling it in. The spirit struggled to escape the mirror's pull, but Zuri's mirror was too strong. Finally, the spirit was trapped inside the mirror, and Yasha was freed. Immediately, Zuri smashed the mirror into pieces on the floor. Yasha was overjoyed and thanked Zuri, saying, "I've been searching for a way to break free from this evil spirit. It wasn't just about making hair without a mirror. The spirit also forbade me from getting married. That's why I've remained single, even though I've had many suitors. Thank you so much, Zuri. I owe you my life." Yasha was ecstatic, and Zuri felt a sense of relief and fulfillment for helping Yasha out of her situation. Yasha's salon now allowed mirrors, and while clients were curious, they were also happy for her. Yasha held a feast to celebrate her victory over the evil spirit, and her salon became even more popular, with clients respecting her newfound freedom. Zuri and Yasha became close friends after the ordeal. And that was the story of Yasha, the hairstylist who once banned mirrors in her salon. It's important to respect people's rules and policies. However, if a rule doesn't sit well with you, it's crucial to walk away, no matter how enticing the offer might be. Secondly, Yasha's story teaches us that bravery, friendship, and wisdom can overcome even the darkest challenges. Lastly, it's important to always speak up when you need help. Thank you so much for watching. My name is African Tales AD, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when I post more fascinating stories. I truly appreciate your support, and do not take it for granted. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.